Stand up, Mindy, so we can see you. Thank you.
Awesome work, Bill.
Chris stands.
Give Hamilton. Oops.
Gibby.
Come on, Mona.
More Wells.
Come on, Wayne.
Wayne McIntosh, my wife.
Bobby, I didn't recognize you, brother. That's what we got, yeah.
Thank you, David. Steve Cornell, wife, Joella.
Joelle can't stand up.
Ted, how about you? Ann, stand up. Stand up, Ann.
Your husband's dead.
This is my husband, Ted.
Mike? Coach Wayne, stand up there and tell us who you are.
I'm McIntosh. I wasn't a teacher here while you were here, but I did coach most, well, a lot of these boys in football and wrestling.
Mr. Roush, would you get your table? Right around the table, folks. Everybody gets a turn. Go right over Wayne Stevenson. I'm going to start your table.
Frank Watkins, my wife, Gwenna.
My friend Gayleen. Hi, Gayleen. We haven't met yet. Go ahead, Bobby. Bobby. Let's go all the way to the back now. Okay. I'm Gene Burton. That's my wife, Marilyn. Stand up, Marilyn. Stand up, Rod. So I can see you. Come on, Bill. Everybody gets to stand. Let's get a big hand for everybody. La Rosa's down in New Richmond gave us three. Did we miss one? I'm sorry. Where's it at? Did we? Brenda's never been left out yet, huh? Pizzas to give away. And on the bottom of your plates, there's 3 plates out there that have an X on it. Check the bottom of that. See who has those.
Oh, the wedgie.
Got one? All right, Debbie. Okay. Debbie, come on up and get one of these certificates, please. That's what 20 years does to you. Adrian? Oh, Steve, great. Guys, enjoy some dispense with the plates. You're welcome. You guys enjoy the pizza and give some business back to some of these vendors that really supported us down here. You know, New Richmond was really great when we started Front Street in New Richmond. And quite honestly, it was unbeknownst to us. This was done without our knowledge or drive down to see that. This was all done by the businesses down in New Richmond for us, the class of '67. Where's Bob Lee at? Bob, why don't you come up here and explain to us what happened then?
For us all to thank, and again, if you can see any of these people personally to stop by and say a personal thanks, but my mom, who owns the Landing restaurant down on Front Street, went around to several merchants, and actually Adams and Sunoco's got a flashing sign or whatever outside. Riverbend Mobile Homes, that's Jerry Rebel's operation, put up a sign. Howard Adamson painted us a banner. I think those of us who know Howard Adamson, he's quite a guy. And of course, and my mom did all this, so I'd like to give her a little thanks for this as well. Also, the New Richmond Fire Department, 3 of them came out Friday morning early and had their ladder truck and strung this banner across Front Street. And that's the kind of support I think you can get from small towns unlike Los Angeles, where I live, where nobody does anything for anybody. But the fire department certainly needs to be thanked. And let's see, who else? Okay, I think that's about it. But if we can just say thanks, if we happen to see any of those people. And I realize that many of us don't drink beer or anything like that. But in the event that anybody does later, here's a commercial of us know about in the backyard on the river, and there is alcohol consumed there until 2:30 a.m. and it's going to be reserved for us. So if anybody's interested, okay, thanks. Good to be here.
A brief word about alcohol. We're going to have a toast here shortly, and this that's going to last in a happy high tone, and also it's state regulated here. We're in a state supported school. We're not allowed to have alcoholic beverages on the premises. This goes for tomorrow also. So when you come to the picnic tomorrow, please don't show up with beer or anything like that. It will just cause a scene because we can't have it on the premises. And I'd like to, at this time, thank Mr. McInturf. I tell you, you can't imagine. We're not paying it since we've left. I think it really speaks highly of him and the school. Brenda Bolton wanted me to ask how many kids out there went from kindergarten through high school into Richmond, in the New Richmond school. Just a show of hands. Brenda, count them. You want her to know. Raise your hand or stand up. That's even better yet. Stand up, please.
Starting? You mean New Richmond or Monroe or Pierce
No,
or what?
I think Brenda was asking New Richmond only. New Richmond elementary grade school. Something like that. Boy, that we did a lot of that. Okay, Brenda.
Yeah, for a while, that's right.
Brenda, you got your head down? 14. Okay, thank you. Next. She was wanting to know for her own information. This was a private tool. You guys know? I'll tell you what I'd like to do now. If I could have your attention now, I want to get this covered and everything so we can get into dancing and having a good time. I'd like to recognize someone that worked on the committee from day one all the way through it. She is directly responsible for what you have in your hand. And any failures or mistakes through this thing, please recognize the fact that she raised a family. She had problems during the time we were doing it. She had a son in an automobile accident, and she worked really, really hard on this. Millie, stand up, Millie. Millie. The decorations you see here tonight and all the groundwork that went into this, keeping the checkbook balanced, running down all the different things that caters, the picnic tomorrow, which you're going to see, and I think you'll also enjoy. It's going to be a super time. Our directly responsibility of Judy and Roger Barkley, Jack and Judy Wilson. Would the four of them please stand up for you guys that? Stand up, please. Every guy's carrying the line back. As I said before, these five people started off with me at the first meeting a year and a half ago. And we met monthly and spent a lot of time. For the most part, they opened their houses up. We had meetings at their house. Basically, in a nutshell, are the people, the nucleus that got together and made all this happen. And with what we have compiled here, our next reunion, which we hope to have in 5 years, our 25th is going to be a lot easier. We've got most of the basic, the groundwork laid out, so I hope you all enjoy tonight. If you do, you'll know what you have to look forward to in 5 more years. Let's have a hand for everybody that worked on the committee. I have 6 awards here I am to give out, and these are for different categories. If I can get somebody up here to hand it to you, you can help me. The first category is miles traveled furthest. That's Bobby Lee's. He came in from California, 2,000 plus miles. Bobby? Next category is 5. Congratulations. Next one is oldest child. We have a 19-year-old. That's Marilyn Burden-Burdar. Marilyn? And the next category is the youngest child, and that's Jim Barger. We have 5 months old. The next category is kind of sketchy. We put it together based on the information we have, and if anybody can contest this, which I don't think anybody will. This is how many times have you been married? Cindy Sondag Sawyer twice. And Cindy, I'm sure that a lot of people are in that category. Cindy, come on up here. I want to give you a prize. Folks, that's about got it. If you look on that brief that I gave you for the picnic tomorrow, you'll see some of the things that we need you to help us with. If you're going to swim, obviously you need your swim gear. You need shoes. It has to be gym shoes on the gymnasium floor. No street shoes on that. You have to have gym shoes. We're going to have basketball games, volleyball games. We have at least 2 lifeguards that are going to be on duty in the pool, so your kids will be able to swim without you worrying. Ports are open. You need gear for that. We're asking everybody to bring a dish. Most of you have committed to cake, salad, whatever, but bring a dish, and that will help us out with the hot dogs and hamburgers, everything else that the organization is supplying. Without any further ado, I'd like you guys to open your bottles of wine. Let's fill a glass and let's have a toast. Class of 67. And I want everybody to light the candles on your table. We're going to try to turn the lights down, and let's have a toast by candlelight. Jack, or where are the lights at, Coach? Can we turn them down just for a second? Everybody ready? Everybody raise your glass. I'd like to toast each and every one of you as friends, as teachers, as hopefully long, long companions who will all be here in 5 years to see our 25th reunion. God bless you, and I'm glad you came. Thank you.
I'd like to propose a toast to the Beaver, but we want to thank Pastor John for pulling this thing together.
Yeah. Way to go, Gene.
I'm glad that wasn't a request. I don't think I had that one. For you latecomers, I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Barry. Believe it or not, I did go to school at Felicity. Dropout, class 1970. Thank you very much. Little Marvin Gaye music for you.